Story time! Driving a four-wheel ATV all-terrain vehicle in South Africa in 2012. Today is Saturday, 30 August 2025, and here I, Tanis Coralee of Seattle, reflect on driving a four-wheel ATV all-terrain vehicle in South Africa in March 2012. When I was studying abroad at Nelson Mandela Metropolitan University, 6-month student visa, January 2012 to June 2012. So this is one we planned in advance, and we scheduled a time to go and to a quad bike adventures. So quad meaning 4 wheels, and it's an all-terrain vehicle, meaning it's meant to kind of drive in all-terrain. So it doesn't quite look like a normal car. So this is the entrance to the place. It was dirt road entrance, and then the roads we drove on were even more bumpy, but I didn't take a camera out, or if I did, I didn't use it, but I don't think I actually took one out. We left our bags at the central hub or whatever. And so that was the road in, a dirt road, and getting us all, ready and excited for where we were going. And then I'm going to show you a picture of me on my ATV 4-wheeled vehicle. I got the speed one. They gave me this. They had a bunch, and we kind of got a pick, but kind of got assigned. And I got a black and white ATV with a little bit of red, and it was the one built for speed, so to speak. So here I am looking ready, kind of like squatting, got my helmet on, my glasses. There's a ladies in the restroom in the background, but this is what it looks like from the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4 wheels. Okay, and it's a low hugging, it hugs the ground kind of. So, but it also so when going over a hill, it stays on the hill as opposed to tipping over. It's wide and low so that it doesn't tip over. Okay. And when going over hills, or the top of a hill, if it went fast enough, it could actually get a little bit of air, but they're not necessarily designed for air. Let's see, I got me standing up to get an idea. They're not necessarily the tallest of vehicles. I'm ready to go, that kind of thing. I'm ready to go again. And then let's see, there's one more I want to show where it kind of shows. So for context, that's me, but so I put my foot here. The goal, this pose is about showing off. This is where I held on. That's the back. I'm gonna put my hand down, and then where my foot is where I stepped on and to mount the vehicle. So there's a little foot ledge there, in addition to kind of hugging it with one's waist and upper legs. There's a place to put one's foot. So it was fun. We went out, there was a designated course, and we went out together, and we'd get to go fast in some places, and we'd get to go slow in some places, and we try and avoid the mud so we wouldn't get stuck. So then that might mean going over a rockier part of terrain to avoid the mud and getting stuck, because they're heavy. And so it was kind of well, we don't want to get stuck now, do we? And have to all push, and how long is that going to take us? But it's not about time, it's about enjoying it. But at the same point was and that came up as part of it, was but it's not about, it's about enjoying it, but it's also about that's just, you don't want to get stuck in the mud with one of these vehicles. So it's not actually about time, it's about enjoyment, but for real. So it was one of those experiences we had where it was driving, and it was for real. We don't want to get stuck, because it's not about the time, it's about the enjoyment. So it was one of those ones where we can actually exclude time being the reason we don't want to get stuck, but we want to be about enjoyment, right? Race as much as we can, drive as much as we can. But that's, for me, very much a vehicle racing and design experience that I had over 13.00 years ago now. Thank you for joining me.